Wow. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dane Bramage Rocks channel. I'll tell you what, I definitely don't need to be caffeinated to listen to this song, but this is going to be fun anyway. So I've had two recommendation requests come through the Buy Me a Coffee app that I have linked down below for this song, and it's also been highly recommended in the comments anyway, so it is about high time that I jump into this one. And no surprise, it's Erik Grönwall, the man, the myth, the legend. So first donation came from Christy, who's also helped donate a few times and got me more in tune with the all things Erik Grönwall on this channel. And she says, here you go, if you're not already awake, you will be after this one. And then follow up to that, we had a donation come through from Grumpy Fan 67, or a request. I don't know if I call it a donation, a support. We had support come through from Grumpy Finn 67. I said, hi, dude. Yes, I love seeing you being deep in that Erik rabbit hole. Here is a thought. I would love for you to play and comment on a bit older one, Painkiller. You know, you do not cover a song like that and get away with it, but Erik did, of course. So if you've not heard it yet, it would be awesome and crazy loud. Kippis with a beer from Finland. So how do you say no to that? And I'll be honest, when I first heard people saying you got to check out Painkiller, my mind went to 3 Days Grace. I'm like, why would that be such a phenomenal cover? And then figuring out that it came from Judas Priest, I'm like, oh, that Painkiller. Yeah, that's a tough one. That comes out drum heavy, dude screaming. That song is actually 36 years old. I don't know if you knew that. It came out in September 1990. And to have Erik cover it is going to be absolutely phenomenal. It dropped on his channel, though. Erik covered this 3 years ago, January 27, 2023. So we just hit the anniversary of that, being it's late January now as of the date of this recording. And when this gets posted, we'll figure that out later. However, it does have 574,000 views. So I'm excited for it. So without further ado, let's jump into this. I'm stalling. Erik Grönwall with his Judas Priest cover of Painkiller. Ready? Oh, good. You're going to wake up real fast on this one. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready for the 6 minutes of face melting. And again, the song starts out just the drums just going absolutely ape. But hearing Erik cover this is going to be, it's going to be experience. I had the goosebumps before it even started. So I'm you can tell I'm just like anticipating. Let's do this. Double bass, man. Good, so you got an excellent drummer to cover this. Woo! Dude. All right, I'll give it to you. He sounds exactly the same. This is absolutely insane. This is nuts. But Rob Halford, especially from 35 years ago, had that high power. You guys know this if you follow Judas Priest. I mean, we've been listening to Rob Halford for, over 3 decades, just doing their thing. And Erik is freaking nailing this song. And I'm freaking blown away because you would think it's impossible to cover a Rob song, especially from back in the day when he was back in his prime. Not to say he's not now, but damn, dude. This is, you guys gave me high expectations. This literally blew them all away. Wow. Jesus, dude. Unfreaking believable. Jesus. I wanted to say this earlier because I'm trying not to pause it too much because it's a 6-minute song, but I wanted to give credit to like the people he found to cover the instruments. That guy looks familiar, but I don't know who they are, but we'll find that afterwards regardless. But then he comes in and does this guitar shred. I'm giving credit to the band members too, because both these guitarists and the drummer are absolutely freaking nailing the song. And I mean, people do covers of songs all the time, and to perfect it the way that they did already, and we're only a couple minutes into it, it's just absolutely mind-boggling. I'm freaking shocked, but not, because that's how good he is. And awesome, like seriously, freaking credit, praise to the people, the guys he has in here helping him cover the song with all the instrumental parts as well. It's insane. My God. Holy cow. I can't believe he's hitting those notes. And perfectly. Good God. This is... Are you absolutely kidding me? I would do that again. Listen to him just carry. Good God Almighty. Yeah, you don't need caffeine when you're starting your day off with that one. That's for absolute sure. Um, okay. Yeah, it's absolutely no wonder why that was the number one commented on song of all the Eric's ones I've done in the comments. And now two requests and supports from my channel. So thank you guys so much for that one. But I'm kind of curious. I got to find out who those guys were that helped them, that helped Eric put the whole song together and just create this freaking masterpiece that we just watched. And damn, if Eric already didn't blow my expectations and just set a bar for himself and me on this channel, it's definitely now been raised. And that now I feel like I get it. You know, I get it. I see the passion. I see why people love him so much and why you guys support this channel and me for supporting him. That shows it. That was all there. But let's dig in a little bit more and find out about who, you know, about more of this song and like who helped him do this. Stick around for the wrap up. Oh, dude, still trying to come off that high. I'm going to be awake for a very long time. I'm going to probably have trouble sleeping tonight because that song will not get out of my head, and it is living rent free up inside there, and it will be for a long time. So that was a super, super phenomenal suggestion. Awesome, some discoveries we made. So of course you don't have to go much further than his actual music video page here. So coming over here to that song, as we see. Premiered January 27, 2023, and has 574,000 views to date. Painkiller, Eric Gronwald, Judas Priest cover. Is this the most badass metal song ever? I think it is. You know, I mean, as far as the world of metal songs go, and he freaking nailed it. I've said a lot of things about this, and this is where it gets super exciting. So as we know, artist Eric Gronwald, producer Jonah T, solo guitar was Love Magnuson, and I knew he looked familiar. He is the guitarist for the band Dynasty, who's one of my favorite bands and regrettably have not been on this channel yet, but I've heard all their stuff and I know all about them. And as we know, Nils, their lead singer, is also part of Amaranth, who I have had on this channel a few times. So that all came together very, very well. The drums was Eric Modine of a band called Wildness, which I did look up, and video Jacob Jacobson Blom, and original artist Judas Priest, as we know, written by Glenn Raymond Tipone, Kenneth Downing, and Rob Halford. From that, it did not say, however, who that other guitarist was, and I couldn't find any information about it. So here we are. But you know, once again, Grumpy Finn and Christy, thank you so much for the support of this channel. We truly appreciate the recommendations you guys made, and jumping over to buy me a coffee and throwing that on there for you. Has been fulfilled. Super, super worth it. Look, I mean, they're still there. The goosebumps have not gone away. Every just time I think about that song now, it's going to be on there. I hope that is on Spotify, because that is 100% going on the Dane Bramage Rocks Spotify playlist, which you can actually follow. Link is down below if you're interested. Or if you want to support this channel even further, like Christy and Grumpy Finn did, and throw some recommendations on there or requests, you can do that through Buy Me Coffee or through the DaneBramage.com DaneBramageRocks.com website. All the links are down below. Anything you need to follow me this channel. Thank you so much, everybody. Leave me those comments. Please hit that like button and share this video out to anyone who you think might enjoy watching this and listening to that song as much as we all did here. And thank you so much again for y'all support. One last time, that was Eric Gronwald with the epic cover of Painkiller by Judas Priest, not 3 Days Grace. Premiere January 27th of 2023. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And until next time, keep on rocking.